such peaceful music. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. It's so many days in a row I can't even keep track of what's going on anymore. Welcome in, everybody. I'm ready to get back into some Hytale. We're going to go through really quick stuff and things. Thank you for my early birds over here. Thank you to all these amazing folks from last stream for the follows and the subs and the raids. We had crazy raids yesterday. So, folks, make sure you go check out Molly Magoo there. Who else raided us? I think Zeb. We had, Bald Zebra raided us with a good crowd. Real Casey Jones came and visited. We had lots of visitors yesterday, so it was good stuff. I'm excited to get back into this. So yesterday we got up through kind of the Copper Age is what I'll call it. We unlocked a lot of the workstations. And right at the end of the stream, we unlocked the tier 2. That is an awesome stream streak. 45 stream, holy crap. Crazy sometimes that I think that I've even done 45 streams, but... So today we're going to get into the Iron Age. I want to explore more. I want to find more. There's so many tables I want to unlock right at the beginning. I realized our survivability can be upped if we unlock the Armorer's table, which I don't know why I didn't think about. There's those huge gaping holes and that say, why don't you have armor? Should be an obvious one. And we've got the materials. So let's jump in without further ado. Welcome in, everybody. Wait, why is... Interesting. Hold on. All right, we fixed it. I was like, why am I hearing stuff in the speakers? I thought I should have been switched over properly to just my earbuds. My ears, the things on my head. All right, let's get in the game here. Glad to be done with work. Glad to be streaming again. Hey, Weddy, welcome in. Let's get to it. So we're hopping back into the Ecosphere. I'm gonna grab some water. My voice is like, by end of week, it's gonna be rough. I did take a little break after work to do some editing for 7 Days to Die. Trying to get through that tutorial vid. But I will tell you folks, doing those block by block tutorials, they're tough. All right, so I didn't really do anything in between stream other than I ran out. I found out we could make these large Farron chests. And I went and I just farmed some wood just so that we had stuff to run the forges with. I also really quick ran the rest of the stuff that we had in the forges. So we've got a bunch of copper, still really light on iron, so we need to get more hold of that. And we still haven't found any more gold other than those first few bits that we found. I also noticed the skeletons in my inventory. I had these scrap swords from last time. It says they're uncommon, so I don't know how they compare up to the copper sword, to be honest. There's no real stats on the weapons. There's just the signature energy. So, but the thing that I noticed when we were here last... So we unlocked with a tier 2 bench. There's several things that come into play. Oh, shoot, hold on. Before I forget anything, I just realized I didn't connect YouTube up. Sometimes I forget this. When I say connect YouTube up, like we're broadcasting to YouTube, but I have to connect my bot that manages stream up. So it does the stuff and the things. Hey, Sartakuro, welcome in. Boyd, you're no longer jealous of my eyebrows and facial hair. I mean, the eyebrows are one thing, but the facial hair is a pretty big deal. So there's so many cool, fun things. So we can make this, the Salvager's workbench. I don't even know what it does, but I want to find out. And it takes any stone, and I'm guessing it's because we have our stone out of range. So I'm going to bring that into my inventory. I'm going to craft this puppy up and see what the heck it does. Is that echolocation? Nice. Hey, Kalijah, how's it doing? All right. So, Salvager's workbench. I don't know where to stuff this thing. Which leads me to my other thing. We're gonna make this area bigger here in a second. I'm just going to stuff it down here because I don't know what it does. Oh, okay, so we got these scrap swords. What can we do with these? Lots of stuff that can go in here. I'm just experimenting now. I don't have anything else to do with these, so... What? Okay, that's worth it. Never mind, we're not using those. We're making those into iron. Each time we find those, that's 2 iron. That's incredible. And that one's gonna go into my tips and tricks on my Discord. Boyd, if you feel like adding that one on, that one's a great one. The Salvager's workbench. All right, and we can make a few more workstations, or we're close. Oh, that's right. We can make... I don't know how we missed this one. The armorer's workbench we're going to craft also. I don't know where we're going to stuff this thing, because we're kind of really running out of room. I know we put this table here for looks and all, but geez. I think we're gonna we gotta move this chair for a second. Not an ideal place for this, but it's gonna work. All right, how much does this cost? 6, 11. Woo! Armor's expensive, folks. Armor is really expensive. Here's my thought, and what is that? Plus, what was that? Oh, it just gives you additional health outright. Oh, and physical resistance. Okay, and it goes from 5... Ooh, okay, that's... The physical resistance difference is minimal. But the health jumps. Here's my thought. You're the best, sir. Alright, I'm just gonna craft, I'm gonna craft a copper set, because we've got a good amount of copper. I'm always bummed, though. I'm very curious to see how this all shakes out, because I normally get a little bit bummed out when you put your armor on, and then it, like, covers up your whole look. So we'll see how it shakes here. And what can we make? Oh, so we can make an iron shield. Now, here's the question. What is the benefit of a better shield? Do we know? Oh. I didn't even notice that little thing before. I guess we're just going to stick with the shield that we have. Well, this thing's not that hard to upgrade either. Not that we need to upgrade it. We don't need all those other bits and pieces there. All right, so how do we look? Let's see. Switch. I think the helmet's silly. I don't know. I don't know, folks. I got a box on my head. I wonder if they give you an option in the settings, gameplay. Your ears are tucked in. I know. I like the option in games when they give you the choice to have your helmet not show. Because I always feel like you look better without the helmet on, personally. But that does give us another 125 health. Though I do find it silly that it's... And I understand how they dealt with the mechanic. But when I put armor, I have to now eat food to recover the health. So, just a little bit of a funny nuance there. Let's drop this stuff off here. So the bottom chest here is still kind of like all our just generic crafting materials. And then back over here we had, this is where building materials and such are. So one of my community members did figure out how to use the repair kit. So I'll go ahead and show that. So with the repair kit sitting in your tool belt, if you right click, then it's going to pull up a list of things to fix. Hungry from squeezing into solid clothes. So we'll go ahead and fix up that copper pickaxe that we had before. Wait, you didn't have to... No, Vixen. I have to eat... like, basically I put on the armor and it makes it look like I took damage. If that makes sense. Oh, and can we get rid of this old stuff that we've been just holding on to? You know what? I'm gonna hold on to... First off, I've got to get out of this view. I do not like the third-person view. I know some people dig it. It ain't for me, folks. So what happens now if I scrap this, like, old junky one? Do I get anything useful from it? We'll see. You get some of the basic materials back. That's fine. That's all fine. So dump that in there, and then we've got our 2 forges here. Other interesting fact, I'm just going to share things. Hey, Ordinary Archer. I'm going to share things that I've learned as we go. So one of the other things from testing and playing around, it looks like sticks are actually your best bet in the furnaces and the... And basically anything that runs, they seem to last longer than the tree bits that we get. Alright, so the next station I want to unlock is the Alchemist. So we need venom sacks, and we need to figure out how to find gold. So that, my friends, is what we're going to be on the hunt for. I also do think it's worth it for us to go ahead and upgrade to the iron sword. Let's go ahead and craft this bad boy up. 6 iron, still worth it, I think. Just get that extra bit of energy. I do want to see them side by side also. Graduated and... Oh, very nice. Congratulations. Alright, so this guy is 120. He's uncommon. I wish there was something else that told me whether one was better or not. So, I guess we take the old copper sword and toss it in here for right now. See what we get back out of this. I wonder if we get just like a single copper. What do we get? The single copper, it's something. Go ahead and toss that back in. You know, it's nice to get a little bit back. 100. Alright, I think we're good to go adventuring. I'll tell you what, I was half thinking of, and I'm sure it's an absolutely horrible idea, but I was half thinking about going to the crazy lava island of doom over there. It's this island out here. I feel like that's probably a really late game zone, and we'll get our ass handed to us. So maybe we'll work on getting some more iron upgrades first and go that route. I do want to go ahead and make a few repair kits at the workbench before we head out. One way to find out. Go touch lava. What's the worst that could happen? Where did we make... Does anyone remember where I made the repair kits? Maybe in the anvil? No. Go naked. It's not the builder's workbench. Is this like 7 Days to Die without zombies? Nope. Well, there's not zombies, but there's skeletons. I would say it's more akin to Minecraft. You like the lava in Minecraft better. We haven't been close enough up to see it, so I don't know yet. Okay, here it is. So this is a little bit expensive to make, but I'm gonna make, now that we've got, you know, stuff that can break, I'm gonna make a couple repair kits to bring with us. We got lots of food. We got torches. You know, it's probably worth it to take, like... Okay, I gotta get used to this now. What is it? Shift, right-click. Take a stack of that with us. Now we can go back to the same... You know what? Let's go do... a little bit of mining first. See if we can get some more iron. So we started... Oh, hi, friend. See, I don't know that I feel that we got that much uptick in damage. Go ahead and eat this, though. So we're going to follow our weird path down that we have here. We dug ourselves out of the ground before. So there's a mine over there, and we just kind of started our own unique way in and out. We got pretty lost at the end of stream and was like, we'll just go out this way. This'll work. Hey, Leo. How's it going? Oh, normally when we see those blue... oh, I see iron. It's down this way-ish. Oh, I wonder how far that drop is. That looks like a healthy drop. I'm not even going to worry about, I'm just going to be brave this time. We've got armor. We're good to go, right? Just head down into the cave, see what we can find. I see a bunch of iron over there. Ooh. I mean, we haven't broken a leg yet in Hytale, so I feel like, you know, life goals and all. Spood Cave? Yes, this is that one. And actually, I kind of want to kill all the spiders, because that's one of the materials we need. So we need iron, and a few other bits. See if I'm getting stuck on that there. What do we got over here? And again, I'm not going to worry about getting lost. We're just going to take the diagonal path up. So we're just mad exploring here. We're just running around like a crazy person. Oh, what is that? All right, we're going to go back that way in a second. There's iron along the edge here. I don't know that we'll go full iron, but in terms of our armor and stuff, but I do want to get a lot more of it. Get it out. It looks like... So, for those who've played, the experience I'm seeing here is the deeper we go, I'm seeing more iron show up versus copper. So I think this might be the path. Just like keep going down and see what happens, right? So the mantling, for those who don't know, you can climb things in this, and I've noticed it's a little frustrating sometimes when you're going through the caves because you kind of stick to the side as you're going by. Lava pools and baddies. Oh, there we go. Uncovered more iron. So you did find gold as you went deeper. Boyd, do you know what biome you were in? Because that's the other thing I'm wondering. I kind of want to head over to one of the other biomes and try mining there. And see if there is, you know, basically just more chances there. Anything there? Oh, yep. I see you hiding there, iron. Look at all this good stuff. I wasn't kidding when I said we were going into the Iron Age. Get all the good stuff. Starting biome? Okay. Oh, Vixen, it's fine. I mean, I think we're all kind of comparing it to, you know, Minecraft as well as, you know, any other voxel-based game. You know, I'd expect people to compare it to Vintage Story or, you know, any games that have a similar type of feel. Was deep with a cave with lava. Okay. Are those white mushrooms there, or... Yeah, I think we want to try to go down more here in a second. And I know I saw some copper that I just skipped by, but I'm just playing around with moving through the cave, stopping for iron, but... Yeah, I don't know that I don't think there is diamonds. There's definitely emeralds in this, but you seem to get those from the golems. Yeah, and Vixen, I'm used to the whole Minecraft thing of like going down to level, well, I mean, not anymore. But you used to go down to level 12. Get rid of you real quick. Go back and get the rest of that iron. This will be a nice haul, though, for iron. And some more copper. 52-ish now. Well, now strip mining is not really the way to go in Minecraft. There's better, you know... Basically finding a good chasm and running with that is typically nets you more. And honestly, in Minecraft, the village meta makes it so that once you get villager farms set up and, you know, the whole idea of mining becomes kind of pointless. You get your iron golem farm, you get your little villager trading setup going, and you're pretty much so good to go. Should have gone back that way. There's some copper under there that I don't care about necessarily. Keep looking up. That's my other, Lex, I don't like that either. Look at that iron, though. Crazy good run in terms of the amount that we're finding here. Yeah, exactly. What do we have over here? It's so dark in here. I'm just gonna... Can I... Oh, you know what? It helps if I actually do that. I was just trying to get some extra light in here. We saw more iron back here, right? Yeah, definitely gonna create an iron pickaxe after this, because... Is that... Yeah, copper and... Oh. Let's just be a little careful here. That looks like a pretty stiff drop off into the nothing below. Nope, don't climb up. Just stand next to it so that hopefully I can... Nope, that dropped. That looks really far down. But there looks like lots of stuff down there. Alright, maybe we can figure out a better way to go down there. Careful, you got armor. I know, right? Gives me a little bit of damage mitigation. Look at all this food. We're gonna be eating rats for days. Oh. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the follow there. I appreciate that. I think we're going to take that path down over there. That looks like spider party, which we kind of need. But let's go ahead and eat some food so that we got regen going. Oh my, that is a big spider party, right? How are we doing? Inventory's good. Here we go. Excellent. Thank you for the venom sac. That's exactly what we wanted. Is that iron up there? That's copper. I'm not even going to worry about copper for a second. Kind of want to find a pathway down. I'd like to find some gold too. Ooh, look at all that iron. We totally lost track of the whole path. At first I thought the green glow was goo. This is mouse and keyboard, though I don't know. I don't think that they have controller support yet. All right, let's come down and repair that up. I don't know what the controller support plans are. I can't play games like Minecraft or 7 Days to Die on a controller. It's not good for me. It don't work. So no gold yet. How are we doing here? Do we have 3 stacks of iron yet? Not yet. We're getting there, though. Ooh. What is that? It's a thing with a candle on its head. It's a dead thing with a candle on its head. I don't know what it gave me, but... Hey, Sass, welcome in. More iron. So we need to find more gold, though. We need gold. I want to get that Alchemist station going and see what that's all about. Still copper. You know, take candle. My candle. All right, that looks all good. We're definitely going to be taking a random diagonal path out of here. I have taken no track of where we're going. Looks like we hit the end of the road here. Anything on the roof? Nope. So my other big tip is when you're mining, constantly look up. Because a lot of the resources, are on the roof. That is a constant thing I run into. What is that? Every time I see those little mossy rubble stones, I get super excited because they look like emeralds. And then I'm just disappointed. Alright, how are we doing here? Let's just organize everything real quick. 3 stacks, almost 2 stacks. Goblin Scrapper. Alright. Oh! Alright. Whew. Pausing commercials for the folks on Twitch. I'm gonna hang out with y'all though. I really gotta re-record the commercial break that I put together. Because I watched it. You know, sometimes I get back early from running to the restroom and I was just watching and I was like, God, I looked dead because I've been so tired recently. Like I've been burning it at every end. When I'm not streaming, I'm editing. When I'm not editing, I'm doing my day job. So it's this is a crazy week for me. Cobbled, yes. They are very cobbled looking. Ah, sorry, I missed that comment. I didn't see that one come up over here for whatever reason. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was just in the middle of fighting. How's everybody's week doing? And we're halfway through. We're at hump day. I'm ready for the weekend already, except for that I'm not, because then I'm gonna miss out. I've got another Hytale stream tomorrow night, and I'm enjoying the hell out of playing through this one. On vacation, I would love to be on vacation. That sounds lovely. One day I'll do that vacation thing. So this weekend's going to be packed. I'm going to be putting together big tips and tricks on Hytale. I'm going to be finishing up a video on 7 days for a base build that I was hoping to get out this week, but I've just run out of hours in the day to finish things. Worked in HR. Oh, man. HR is rough. What? Boyd? Happy early birthday, buddy. And only plans I got are an MRI. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. But yeah, happy birthday in advance, sir. Hey, Raven, how's it going? Hope you're well. I'll have some big news to share in a little bit on the channel, but we're not there yet. We're still a little bit longer, but the next month is going to be some massive change for me. I meant your birthday, not the MRI. Oh, Pathfinder, nice. You know, one day when I'm not working 2 jobs, I'll get back around to playing tabletop. I do miss tabletop. Whoa, Jess! Woo! What's going on? Welcome in, Raiders, right as we got out of commercials. Hey, Jess, how the hell are you doing? Folks, if you don't know Whoa Jess, go check her out. She's awesome. She has, like, if you just need a little bit of calm and chill and relaxation in your day, like, she plays all kinds of fun stuff. I think I know her from RimWorld and a few other games, but I got to hang out with her at TwitchCon. Super cool gal. Just like good vibes and absolutely sweet. So go check her channel out, please, please, please. Jess, thank you for sharing your community here. I hope you've been well. Happy New Year's, because I don't think I've had the chance to drop into your streams since we ticked on over to 2026 for all that's worth. But we're checking out Hytale tonight, and I've been really enjoying the game so far. For an early release that 10 years in dev and all that jazz, I'm on super late today. Oh, no, well, you know the drill here, Jess. Raid and run, please. Go take care of yourself. Go grab some food. Go take a rest. Do what you need to take care of yourself. No shame in raid and running here on my channel. I fully understand the end of stream and the joy of the post-stream snack. For anyone who doesn't understand, you get off stream and you just, I don't know, there's something about streaming, it makes you ravenous. So welcome in everyone from Jess's world. So my name's Echo. I'm doing 2 channels now. I've got my Wayward Echo channel on Twitch that does both Hytale stuff, but I also do a lot of 7 Days to Die stuff. I'm post-stream snacking right now. There you go. And over on the YouTubes, I've been doing 7 Days to Die for quite a while. So big presence there. And I started this new channel called Crafty Echo on the YouTubes to be able to kind of focus, because the algorithm doesn't like you stepping outside of the line. It slaps you around, says bad. So we are deep in the depths. If you don't know what Hytale is, this is kind of like a It's made by the folks who made Hypixel, which is one of the biggest Minecraft servers out there. And it's like Minecraft on steroids. There's so much more than what Minecraft has. There's more workstations, there's more mechanics, combat's more complicated. There's a lot of stuff. So I almost promised chat that I would chug a bunch of water right after I raided, so I'm chugging. Get your chug on. So yeah, this should look, for anyone new coming in, this should look very similar to Minecraft if you see it. With a lot better graphics. Like, I will switch here so you can kind of see what my little dude looks like. The characters have, you know, it's still that voxel art, you know, the old kind of 8-bit-ish style. But they added so much more. The water and the world is more alive. There's critters all over the place, like all different types of animals. So it's very different. What the heck is that? And I keep finding new weird things that I don't know what they are. All right, we're gonna back up for some stamina. And as you find new things, you unlock memories. So you have a little memories tab here. These are all critters that I found, and eventually I'll go back to, there's a temple where you kind of trade in all your memories and you learn how to build new things, new block shapes and stuff for... I'm still feeling good about it, Jess. Like, is it perfect? No, but for an early access, I think it's pretty solid. And it's funny because I feel like the owner who bought it back from Riot Games after they purchased it, he was really good about kind of explaining to everyone of like, hey, only jump into early access to this if you're really willing to deal with it being a little bit of a mess. And so far, I haven't run into like any major bugs. I mean, other than spiders. Oh, no. Poison bad. Poison super bad. I don't think you can throw a torch down. I don't think it stays lit. So much like Minecraft, you eat food. Other than the food does like has an instant heal effect, and then it also has a heal over time effect, which is kind of nice. And there's just so much. Magma toads feel overtuned. Yeah, I haven't run into those yet. I have heard that from many a person. Did he? I gotta get used to the timing on the spiders because I keep getting poisoned. Luckily, we've got kind of food for days. But I did hear that from one of my community members who was like, yeah, the magma toads are out of control. That's still on my list to head to that zone. This one guy's just hanging out. I don't like you hanging out out there, buddy. Did we get him? I just don't want him like ninjaing down on my head midway through fighting. I see more spiders down there, which is good. We still need more. We need more of those venom sacs. Just trying to get rid of these guys so I'm not fighting them both at the same time. Oh, if the cave gets deep enough, I should see toads here. Does that mean I should run? There we go. Alright, can we hurry up and get to an enemy? So once you see your sword glowing like this, or whatever weapon you're using, you've got kind of a special attack that really eviscerates anything. Which was kind of wasted on a rat, but here we are. Little green rocks that look like emeralds are actually not emeralds. They are sadly just moss-covered rubble. All right, go ahead and take your attack. You killed them with an iron sword, just got to get the timing down on their attacks. Okay. Do they poison or anything, Boyd? So far, poison seems the thing that bothers me the most, because once you get poisoned, you're just taking pretty massive ticks of damage for a while. These things drive me bonkers too. Alright, I think we just gotta drop down there at a certain point in time, right? Whoa! Okay, his attacks are a little bit heat-seeking. Yeah, that poison lasts a while, so unless you get to the point of getting like an antidote or something. Now, can I've got a bunch of extra cobblestone blocks and stuff here that I can use. I wonder if... Ooh, that's kind of rough. Alright, I'm just trying to put a block down so I can safely descend a little bit here. Make myself a little runway down. I just see all kinds of shiny bits down here that have my name on them. Most of these look like copper, though. I mean, not that I'm going to complain, and we're getting basalt cobble, so that's different material type. Oh, is that gold? I hope gold is very, very different looking, because right now I see copper, and every once in a while it like just has a kind of a more vibrant sheen to it, and I keep thinking maybe that's gold. I see a bunch of iron over there. I see a few guys down at the bottom. So Jess, if you're still here, have you done... I know you do RimWorld. What other games and whatnot do you do? Do you do any voxel, like, survival crafter types? Was this one that was even on your radar at all? And we've been down in the mines for a hot minute. This whole stream was about kind of upgrading. Really hoping to find some of the newer materials down here. Inventory's doing okay so far. Getting out of here is going to be a hellacious nightmare, though. That's all copper. I'm going to leave copper for a second. Yep, that's still copper. I do like, I'll be happy if it stays like this, but, you know, in Minecraft you've got the whole strip mining concept, which I never loved that. There's a huge open cavern over there, and that looks promising, so we're gonna go check that out. Ooh. Ooh. That's way high up there, though. Interesting. Alright, do we play the Minecraft game? Like, oh, there we go. There's the lava area we were just talking about. Alright, so we get all the way up to the roof here, and then we find... lots on the roof there. Any more? So the thing, you know, I don't know if like in Minecraft you use dirt is kind of your scaffolding blocks. We don't... So far, I haven't figured out kind of what works well as a good scaffolding block, because obviously continuing to use repair kits on the axe doesn't make a lot of sense either. That's going to start to get really costly here in a second. That pickaxe is durable as hell. I mean, so far it is. Not that bad. Especially since we've already lost, you know, 10% from the first repair on it. Yeah, that right there drives me bonkers. The fact that I gotta basically break all those down there. I'm gonna get these while I'm right here. Grab all these. Yeah, we'll definitely have enough iron to make the pickaxe. You think? All right, one more set of iron over here, and then we're gonna go explore the lava a little bit. All right. All right. Ah! I didn't even see him. That's fine. We're gonna eat some more so that we get our health going and get the regen kicking in the background. All right, it was on this side, right? Yeah. Well, the lava's way down there. Okay. Okay, I see some dudes down there. All right, let's get this last little bit of iron here. I'm glad that we're seeing more iron show up. Are those the lava toads? Those look like lava somethings. There is no easy way to get down there from here. I think we need to find another way around. I'm gonna sneak up and grab this real quick, though. Lava skelly. Yeah, there's a... Oh, that looks like a lava mage of some type. All right, well, there's another path that goes around the other side. So let's try this side and see if it loops around and, like, takes us down farther. So we are getting a little bit, starting to get a little tight on inventory. But I also keep... Where is that squeaking coming from? I keep coming across all this iron. Ordinary Archer, get some good sleep. Thanks for dropping by, as always. Appreciate you. Look at that. Look at those stacks of iron. Well, I'm glad we made the second furnace. We might make a third one. Is that copper? Yeah, that just looked a little bit different. More iron. Iron all over the place in here. I guess we just had to get deep enough last time. The iron for days. So iron is no longer a problem at all. I'm so happy there's no income. Yeah, you and me both, my friend. You and me both. All right. Well, we're oh, I just realized a thing. I think we're gonna have to get out of here for the sole reason that where are we in terms of the base? We are way over. Oh my gosh, we've gone completely under. Okay, so I wonder if I can go west and come up like just south of the base. So we started digging here and we came all the way down here. So I wonder if I just head west from here. Which direction is west? Conveniently this way. I think we're going to have to go back, because otherwise I'm not going to have enough repair kit to get out of here. And then I'm going to have to manually find my way out. And I don't want to do that. Also, I like the spot that we're at, so this is probably a good spot. We're gonna take this diagonally up. We've got a massive haul to bring home. I was all worried about upgrading to iron, but now we've got all this extra that's okay, so that I hope we end up getting a better solution to I hope we get a better solution to light while you're holding blocks. Because not being able to, you know, put a block in your offhand is really tough. Just from like mobility perspective, moving around. I mean, I guess we can always just throw down a torch and call it a day, but... Also, can I just say how amazing it is that you auto-mantle from a climbing perspective? Like, it's such a small quality of life thing, but... If you played Minecraft and you gotta kind of do the whole jumpy-uppy thing, every time that you throw blocks up or you need to, you know, put stairs everywhere. It's a really nice quality of life bit. Also, we're gonna have plenty of materials for base building. So we might shift out some of the materials or save this, depending upon what we end up doing. So I think we're gonna stay at the little base that we have now for a little longer. But we're going to expand it out. So right now it's kind of a big rectangle. And my thought was we kind of transform it into an L and we wrap it around the edge. There's the kind of side tower next to us. And I think we can expand directly into that. I don't like the way this this axe is looking, just for the record. I'm glad we decided to go when we went. I kind of would love it. You know what? That's a great question. If I bet there is elevation. I bet if you press, what is it, F7? Let me see. What is it? Texture shaders, this. Okay. So F7. Position 98. 97. So there you go. If you look to the very right, so we are at 98. I don't know what surface level is, to be honest, though. But you do have it. You just kind of have to go into the menu. But last time when I got to this type of material, we were close. Oh my. Oh shoot. Well, that sucks. Well, I wonder how fast you drowned. I was really hoping to get to the other side. Well, I'm going to drop everything off. I want to... This was... Where was the hole? I thought I was too, and I could have checked it. I'm going to put a marker here just so I know where to come find it. Should I plug the hole? No, Renzo. I want to swim back down to it. Crouch to dive. Oh, thank you, Boyd. That helps a lot. All right, let's come back over here and drop all that off. Let's get this stuff chugging along. Get all the iron a crafting. Where's our other forge here? We might have to make a third furnace. Jeez. That's why I want to kind of preserve. Now it's getting dark out. I don't want to try to do this at night, so we'll probably wait till morning. But I do want to preserve that path down there because that's a pretty solid path. Oh my gosh, look at all the meat we came back with from killing all the rats. All right, let's dump this off. And actually, we'll dump all this off until we're ready to process it. And I think that gives us... That's all... Well, we need more venom sacs for 2 different things. It's easier to swim than to climb. I don't... Oh, do I have friends down there? I do. I've realized they can kind of come up here. We're going to do our base remodeling right now. They constantly get good hits in on me. All right, so what I want to do is kind of use the side of this over here. So I've cleared this out. While everything's processing, I'm gonna bring this whole section out here. So we're gonna take this out all along here. And I'm going to widen this, and we're going to turn the whole base into kind of like an L shape along here. And then I want to put a roof along the top here. And I wanted to hang chandeliers. I want to get a little bit more fancy. And I might widen this out, because 3 blocks ain't enough. But I was looking at this, and I was like, oh, I've got some ideas of how we can... make this all a little bit bigger, a little bit nicer. Now it's... Okay, it's not as late in the day as I was thinking. It was a little bit confusing there. Well, Boyd, you know me. I can't live with this questionable lifestyle here. And we're just too cramped. I feel like everything is just like on top of, you know. Oh, and look at this. Let's load this up here. 20 light hide. This hobo hovel. You know, that's kind of how I'm feeling about things. It's a little sketchy. All right, let's go ahead. Now that we've got the iron for it, we do this over... Do we do this here? Yeah. So let's get an iron pickaxe going here. And we're going to replace that guy. You know what? I'm going to stop carrying around the daggers, too. We've got... I'm going to leave the daggers here. Mostly because I want to save these for doing some tips and tricks type stuff later. But I'm finding that I'm not using them. And I switch between these two the most. And then I can move food down to here. And maybe, you know, the axe sometimes when we're doing tree chopping. But underground, not so much. So shift... Got to keep these running. These go through a lot of sticks still, even... Grab all this stuff out of here. Grab the processed materials. 40 iron, not too bad. Quick drop off there of the bones. Mushrooms are going to go over here. Booked crude platforms, any type of building materials. Yeah, we're going to have to fix that up later. Crude hatchet, don't care about that. That can go into the... Put that in there. I'm wondering what they're going to do for, you know, automation in this. That's another huge area. Everything goes too fast. I mean, I can keep lopping down trees. I just don't want to, like, deforest the world until I can get this guy upgraded, and I need lettuce. So we'll take a bunch of the essence when we go back and see if we can get some lettuce stuff. So at least we can get some basic tree seeds that we can start crafting. Do we want to wait till morning, or do we want to go fix that now? So let me think. If that is... Well, I'm going to need some blocks. Let's grab some cobblestone blocks. It looks like... we've got some time. So what I would like to do... Are you seriously going to attack me? Yeah, I didn't think so. So... the bow is pretty solid, especially if you're just hunting animals and stuff. All right, where was the pathway down? I will take that. Thank you, Sass. Oh my god, your air goes fast. I don't know that I can get back down there. I wonder, is it insta-death once you run out of water? I don't know. Alright, let's get this equipped. And it's gonna be dark once we get down there. This is gonna be rough, folks. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. That's a decent idea. You know what? Let's, out of curiosity, if I do that and then okay. And then if I do that, does the water fill back in? Oh no, I hate that. The mod support for this is going to be crazy. All right, well. How fast can we go down here? Okay, that wasn't that bad. Okay. Interesting. All right, now we let the water subside. I think we're good. Hey, Alana, what's going on? I'm doing great. How are you doing, dear? Jess had just dropped in a little bit earlier, so I got to say hey to her. How have you been? So I do want to kind of, what I would like to do is take this across the river and then cut back to the right and take us up to the top of the hill, and then we can have just like a nice easy path. So I'm going to do this. Step back here for a second. We'll get some air. Let the water subside. It's going to take a little bit of work to get this, but I think we can get this across. I guess we could technically just go straight for a little bit, but I don't like, I hate wasting time. Things are pretty good. Awesome to hear. All right. Nope. Let's get some air. Little by little, we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm gonna throw a torch back here, though. I don't know how this is gonna work. All right, throw a torch on the back wall here. Does this hit water again? Yep. All right, but we haven't gotten rid of the torch that's over there. We're almost to the other side. Now, I can't remember if we took care of this one. No, we should have made this higher up. Close that one off there. I might have to just go straight to get to the other side of the water for a second here. Accept some loss of... See, we're gonna come around the corner here. We're gonna do this. That one I can't do anything about. We'll get rid of that. Step back to here. We gotta be almost to the other side. And then we'll do a quick check on where we are on the map. Because what I want to do is have us have a glide path so that we kind of come up right around the top of our base. This is kind of perfect, I think. So yeah, if we do this, we'll just follow it up. We'll come back up right next to... Looks like sand drops like in Minecraft. Yeah, you might be right there. All right, and now we'll just start to give ourselves a nice glide path up, except for that we hit yet another chunk of water. Where are we? Oh, we're right on the edge. Did we not? Okay, it's just taking its time to subside. All right, there we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. The water keeps coming. Why does it keep coming? Woof. Get a breather, get a breather. All right, get that one there. We're getting there. Hey, here we go. And there we are. That's a pretty solid little entrance. Not quite like right on top of our base, but pretty darn close. Just take this out here real quick. Toss some torches on it, call it a day. Right by the block you placed. Yeah, pretty darn close. So don't need that guy anymore. Let's go. I love how the fox... So someone was wondering how the bow works. It's pretty decent. Now, apparently there's some weird triple shot thing. I don't know if that's when it's fully loaded. So we're back here. We got this infinite carrot here that we keep planting, or well, we don't have to replant. Once you plant it, there's some plants here that when you place them down, they just go and go and go. Oh, triple shots when it's fully charged and glowing. Got it. Okay. All right, well, we're gonna get rid of that one. Oh, triple shot is the Q skill. Yeah. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. All right, let's drop this stuff off here. Carrot's gonna go back over here. I should have mentioned also, folks, when Alana dropped in, if you ever had questions on RimWorld, that is her magic space. One of these days when I have copious free times, I'm gonna do a RimWorld adventure and have her come guide me on the ways. Because I looked at it for half a second and I was like, I would totally lose myself on this game. Let's make sure that we have several of these to bring with us. We'll bring 3 of these. That's probably enough. You know what? I'm just gonna toss rubble over here for right now. And some extra blocks. Can I put any more in here? Yeah, for my 7 days community, you know, the other person who's a huge RimWorld fan is Temreki. Two jobs and copious free times. Love your optimism. I'm hoping it's not 2 jobs forever. I hope at some point in time I advance beyond that. So here's a question. Let's just experiment with this. If I put, well, let's get this out here. Can I not? Okay, I can't salvage wood. I was hoping that maybe, because otherwise we're just tossing logs in here and calling it a day. We're gonna have to get another stack from there. I don't mind, I just hate deforesting the world. Is RimWorld the 7 days Weeble Wobble ones? I don't think it's anything like 7 Days to Die. I think it is a very different animal. It is more of a village, you know, sim style. It's nothing like 7 Days. I also still haven't found out what the use for coal is yet. Charcoal, rather. We'll have to go out, do some tree chopping at some point in time as well. Get sticks and put all the sticks up here. Got distracted. Getting distracted's easy. What I do best. All right. Intense sneeze. All right. Let's re-up our food. Raw. Why, thank you. Unknown recipe. Did the base villagers on this 7-day traders? Okay. Honestly, I think it's a good use of also nighttime to just head down. Look at all that. Look at all that glorious, glorious. Iron is exceeding our copper. I don't know that I need a bedroll down below. I guess we could put a bedroll down there as like an oh crap type of situation. I'm gonna leave this back here. And leave that in there. Honestly, we can put this into the bar here. And then I think we're in pretty good shape. We went all that time on the iron sword, so I don't think the iron sword's going to need repairs. Excuse me. I'm going to set this up to make another stack of meat, because that's just basically what we're living on. That's not a bad idea, Boyd. I also don't know that I want to just like gung-ho leap over the edge. I kind of want to figure out a way to have a pathway back up. So I think we're good. I think we're good to head down there. We can also just double check any materials for upgrades. We're nowhere near the workbench tier 3 there. That's maxed. That's maxed. Let's see what else we got here. Does the forge... Oh yeah, the forge upgrades, but it needs like... Have you thought about put a forge in cave? Maybe, Mr. Slick, but then I'd have to run there, like, especially now that I've got a straight line back. Not so bad. And you'd still be, honestly, bringing back the same amount of materials. We'd have to figure out the whole issue of fuel, which there is no source of fuel down there. I see what you're thinking. If it condensed the materials, that would be helpful. But since it doesn't... Alright, so it's a little bit tedious going down here. You know what? Now that we've got this, though, I could... Is that... single block? There we go. So you do bang your head a little bit. I could probably, like... clear this out a little bit better, but I just don't care. Good enough. The whole level right here that we could probably go and explore. I see iron. That's a lot faster. That's kind of nice. We should consider, I guess, moving up to iron armor after this, but I also wonder how fast... That's a scary drop right there. Oh man, iron all along the rooftops. Cave weed. Bad swing on my part. Is that a fighter over there? Gonna grab a little of this iron, then we're gonna head straight down. I do want to try to get down to that lower level. Love how much faster this is. Holy cow, that's fast. The other nice thing with copper is used to make candles. Kind of an interesting one. And candles get a lot of our better lighting for around base. Is this a pathway down? That's another huge jump. I've got to start doing the whole thing that I do on Minecraft, and that is make more of a solid path with... Oh, hi, friend. With torches all the way down. So where was our... I'm a little bit confused on where I've already lost track. Of course I have. Of where we came in. Okay, we were over here. Was it back through... Nope. Nope. Back over here-ish? Was it down? Yeah, it was down the hill and over to the side. All right, let's keep on the same path and see how far down this go. Okay, so this is our path up. I'm gonna need to make a whole lot more torches. So I like to use double torches as, hey, this was our pathway back up. What do we have here? Some bloom. Rats all over the place. That looks like copper up there, I assume that is. Alright, lots of iron here. That goes down a little bit. I don't mind getting enough iron so that we don't have to think about... Yeah, in theory, I wish I would have made a whole lot more torches, and I don't think I have the material for torches on me. You need the tree sap. We're gonna have to go... doing a bit of a tree, you know, adventure. I am too, Boyd, but that's a run back upstairs scenario. All right, what does he give me? Some linen? You're a run back upstairs. Whoop. Goodbye. We're gonna use this as our pathway down here. Lots of iron up there. All the glowy eyes are scary here. Wrong weapon. All right. So I wonder, rather than go down the way it wants me to go, or finding a path, I wonder if we don't... Yeah, I think we dig ourselves a diagonal drop here. Alright, let's get some heals in real quick. So here's my thought. We're heading kind of northwest. So if I come back to here, and I come from this section and just start digging down at a diagonal, I wonder if we get there without having to take... like, just take our diagonal path down like this. Now, we might get unlucky and hit another massive drop, but we also might... Worst case scenario, we just have to dig ourselves back and just cover up the hole that we made, and we wasted a little bit of durability. But this is looking promising. And at any point in time, we could kind of dig straight out to get a view. All right, I'm seeing lava. Do we dig straight for a second here? I think we do. Do we dig straight out this way and just see how far deep we've gotten? Because... Or is... I can't tell if those flame flickers are from... lava? Dig straight up. Never ends badly. Yeah. Living spark. I don't... Oh! Oh, he shoots explosives. Good times. Gotcha. I think it's above me. I think I went too deep. Is that a magma toad up there? Or is that... What is that? That's a magma snail. Oh, and we get some of the materials we needed for, what is that thing? That must... Is the green glowing thing the magma snail? Whatever that thing is, I don't want to fight it. It does have some very weird creatures, but I like that. You know, Minecraft, you've got like 4 critters to fight. All right, I'm gonna do a thing. So, oh, hi, friends. Whoop. It does look a little bit like Mike. All right, let's eat some meat, and let's go find out what this little critter is over here. Okay. Did I get a thing from that? Yeah, we all knew what you meant, though, Vixen. We were on the same page. We got it. All right, so if I'm here, and we're going in this direction, looking at coordinates, position 340 is approximately where we were. So I'm going to use the coordinates here to see if we can figure this out. So if I come down into our hole that we created, and I go this way, where are we? 340. No, we're not. Okay. Quick bio break and I'll be right back, folks.
Hey folks, I had to step away for a quick breather, but I'm going to be right back. And while I'm doing that, I wanted to take a minute to properly welcome everyone who's here, because I know we've got a mix of people watching right now. If you're coming in from Twitch, a lot of you know this is probably all familiar. You already know me, you know how I approach games and how much I love, and value community. But if you're new here, especially if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome in. I'm really glad you found your way here. My name is Echo, and I've been a creator in the survival crafting space for a few minutes. Most people who do know me, not saying that everyone should know me, would know me from 7 Days to Die, where I've spent years breaking down systems, teaching mechanics, building ridiculous bases, and digging deep into games that reward creativity and planning. But when Hytale came into view, I knew it deserved its own space, and that's why this channel exists. Crafty Echo is where I'm focusing my Hytale coverage, exploring its systems, its world generation, its building tools, and everything that makes it an exciting sandbox. Right now I'm starting this journey live, because live streams are where I like to learn a game in real time, experimenting, asking questions, making questionable decisions / mistakes, and figuring out things alongside the community. You'll see the raw process here as Hytale unfolds, but that's not where we're going to end. As we get deeper into the game, I'm also going to be putting together tips and tricks, build guides, system breakdowns, and more focused videos that we discover live into something, turning what we discover live into something more useful. So whether you're just starting out or looking to push the game systems further, we'll cover you either way. And for me, community is going to be at the center of all of this, whether you're here live on Twitch, watching on YouTube, or hanging out in Discord. I want this to feel kind of like a shared space, a place where ideas get exchanged, builds inspire new builds, and curiosity is encouraged. If you join me on my Discord, the links are all below and stuff. I've already got a section in there broken out by crafting and exploration, different areas for us to start capturing what we're learning so we can share with each other. Because for me, I think Hytale is just going to be better as we explore together. And there's one more thing that I want to mention. If you're thinking about picking up Hytale and you'd like to support the channel, you can use my creator code ECHO. I'm really thankful to Hypixel for giving that out to me. So it doesn't save you any money, but it does help support the channel and everything we're building here, and I truly appreciate it. So there's one other piece that matters to me quite a lot, and that's giving back. One of the cornerstones of my community is our ongoing charity work, especially through Extra Life, which supports children's hospitals. Gaming gave me this platform, and I take that responsibility seriously. Charity streams, milestones, community-driven events.
All right, I gotta record that commercial. I was so dead yesterday. So dead, so very dead. I just need like a week off, my friends. That's what we need. So I heard everyone yelling that there was lava right below me. Did you actually see lava? I didn't see lava. I saw the shiny bits. Is this like Minecraft? Tweedledee, yes, it is like Minecraft. Vixen, you said yes. I saw the Goblin Hermit. Where did you see lava? Oh, no, before we went... Yes, that I know. I think we can dig a little bit farther this way. And actually, I'm going to rearrange things because I want to have the block right next to... Because I can see the embers. I just can't tell if the embers... Okay, now I see it. Okay, so I think we were on the right track before. So I think we're okay to keep going down. So we had started to do this before. This is the whole idea. Yeah, I think you're right. The embers are just a mood thing. I'll tell you what, I see those basalt blocks and I was like, oh. What is this? Volcanic cobble. Well, that takes a bit to go through. I kind of want to do that. Ooh. Okay, well, still a pretty steep drop down there. I still don't see a good pathway to get down there, so that's... I wonder, is this also... Like, can we cut to the left? Or does this next one also... Hi, friend. We're getting close. I also don't know if I take damage from that glowing red rock that looks very uncomfortable. Yep, I know you see me. That's not where I wanted to put that. Let's pull this out and put that there. Vixen, I don't think I do. I don't think I do at all. I think I just do this. I think now that I've got a torch, I can make my way down there. Because I want to know if I step out onto the bad stuff, if it's going to be bad, you know? I'm scared. And I want to make sure that this little location here is very obvious. Because this is my, oh god, I'm running back. It feels good to be scared in a game, though. Don't forget there's a toad around down there. Yep. Oh, and what is this? Is this... Oh, I think that was just a glowing effect because I was next to it. Okay, so... So it looks like I can step on this and I don't die. I see flaming stuff over there. It's very bright in here, which is good. Put a torch up there just so that we have it for... Oh, what is this over here? These look like temple blocks over here. What is this? That be lava. I assume you don't jump in the lava, right? That's bad for you. Can I go back through here? Man, it is so dark even with the torch in here. Trying to figure out, is there a logical way? It looks like this is a path across here. Yep. I haven't tried... You haven't tried jumping in, I mean... Seems like a thing to do. Where is that coming from? Alright, he's taken care of. Put this along the path. There's another dude up there. I just don't know how, Alright, we're doing okay here. I see, that looks like another big old, what do we have up this way? We're gonna make sure that we keep... Was it just me, or did that sound like a garage door opening from Minecraft? Or from... Oh god, what is that sound? Or, like, it sounded like the garage door from 7 Days to Die. What the hell is that? That is a big-ass fire golem. Was that the thing I wanted to piss off? How many arrows do I have left? 35. I lost track of where that was. I don't like it when I lose track of where big scary things are. So I'm good on combat with like a couple dudes. It's the fear of multiples that Oh, is he down? What the hell is that thing? Skeleton head. Cool. Die, die, die. Okay. Cinder cloth scraps. Okay, new stuff. All right, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay. I'm getting this now. He's juggling! Did y'all see that? Dude across the way was just totally juggling, doing his thing. This looks like such a bad spot to fight. I don't know what's happening, but I'm rolling with it. All right, can I get that big guy if I come back up this way? I'd like that angle that I had on him while I... That looks like good material that I want. Okay, he does a 3 attack. Doesn't it sound like a garage door sound? Am I crazy? I mean, y'all know the answer to that, but... Is he downed? He is not down. Alright, he's slow though, like the other golem is. Damn it. Total wasted hit. Come back here. No, you jerk! I wanted your loot. Totally threw himself in the fire. He said, oh, look at how light it got out. Does it get light here during the day? What just happened? Something happened. Maybe it's an exit? I don't know. That be lava down there. That's just iron. Right? That's just... Yeah, I don't want to mine iron here. Thanks for the lurk, Dritz. All right, well. I'm gonna put this here. I really miss from Minecraft the ability to shift click and skirt edges. So that you didn't get you can kind of build over the edge. What are these things here too? Echo's bed. Am I literally? No. I was about to say, I'm not under my bed at all. Ooh, what is that? That looks like a cell. Get more essences of fire. How are we doing on stuff? What is that thing? Alright, we're gonna go fight the big boy out here. We got this, right? Nice big safe platform to fight on. Whoop. Ow. Stamina, come back. Come on, stamina. Whoop. Ha-ha! Oh, and we get iron ingots from that bad boy. Nice. Woo. All right, so we get fire essence and iron ingots out of those. Saves us the trouble of melting things down. I was really hoping to find different ores in here. That's kind of the... I'm wondering, do we have to go to different zones to actually find some of the additional ores that are out there? Because these all look the same. I see iron, I see some copper there. Are these? Oh! Oh! Now I'm seeing some different things. That looks like something different. What is that? Silver! We have found new things, my friends. That's exciting. Is that silver on the roof as well? Nope, that's iron. Sorry, I'm putting all the torches down because I want to be able to make my way back out of here now. Ooh, that looks green. That looks like a green ore. That's more silver. So we're finding some new stuff. Now I'm feeling like I want that next level of that iron again. God, it takes a lot to get through that volcanic, though. More up there, but I want to see what this stuff over here is. Just make sure that we got no lava. What is this? That looks like, is this emerald? Everybody says thorium! Ha 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 ha! Well, that's freaking exciting. Very nice. Any more? Guess you'll have to dig a little bit deeper in yours. Yeah, and just, I mean, the same thing of looking around in all directions. Have you played with lava to see how it operates? So what does it do if I do that? So like, oh. Okay, it does kind of operate like Minecraft. I was waiting to see. Will that spread when that hit that block and then come outward? Yep. Okay, so very similar characteristics to Minecraft. Now, if I get rid of that, will it also... Will it retrieve itself or back up? Doesn't look like it. We found 6 thorium, we found some silver. Let's go around this. Gonna see how far this goes. This looks nice and safe down here for sure. All right, let's head back up. This doesn't look like we're heading towards anything useful. Yeah, it looks like it's slower to spread. I see some more up here. I can't... Very hard to tell. The silver is pretty bright. Alright, that's the way we came from. Just making sure I don't lose track. Another huge drop off down there. That's copper. Don't care about you. Come back across. So we were coming from this way and we come up here. This looks like another, oh, I think this is I think we're at the area. Yes. We are at the area that we saw from the top. Put this here so that this is a very obvious light to see. That is a mage of some type. Oh, he's about to cast some spells at me. Well, you can just... show that rock who's boss. Alright, I see like almost some temple ruins over there, so I kind of want to go check that out. Oh, speaking of nasty when they hit you, how did my health get that low? I also see the toad over there. The toad is way in the distance. Yep, I see the toad. I'm just trying to figure out the pathway through here. Yeah. Oh. I guess the little dudes aren't immune themselves. Oh, look! Totally just dropped a scrap mace for me there. I'll take that. He's showing you the path. I'm gonna veto that path and say nah. This is very precarious along here. Just adding some extra, you know. Oh shoot, he's coming. Oh no! No, 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 not two of those at the same time. Oh god, what just happened there? Whew. Yeah, I didn't want to fight him and the toad at the same time. We're getting low on healing though. Woo! Okay. Man, the stuff keeps spawning in here, too. Alright, where did he go? I see you, Mr. Toad. Oh, God! Holy... Alright, backing up a little bit. Oh, did he just... The toad just totally hooked himself. Well, that was fun. I wasn't quite ready for getting tongued. I didn't have a good tonguing on my list for today. Is that a bigger golem, or is that the same size golem over there that we've been seeing? I see some silver over there. Oh, goodbye! Alright, that looks like a golem. I don't know what that is. That's some silver. Nope. What was that? Alright. Let's do a quick repair of our iron pickaxe. That's iron. I see you. Oh, there we go. There's some more thorium. Alright, you're down. Linen scraps. Nice. Let's get all this goodness here. And some more silver. I feel like I'm pushing my luck and we should probably head back up. But that's what we do here, right? We at least have a good pathway to get back down here. Any more? Yep, more thorium hiding back there. So we found thorium, but we've not found gold. That is a little concerning. And it looks like once you find these veins, you just kind of got to follow them for a bit. I'll trade ya. Alright, that was a good little find there. How much thorium did we get? 16. The question is what do we upgrade first? You know, material-wise. Like, do we... And I don't know what the silver... Make sure that we're keeping ourselves a path. We're starting to get pretty far away from the spawn point, and we're gonna need some more, torches here in a second. Thank you. And another scrap mace. Goodbye. High ground is clutching this, man. High ground is very powerful. I'm not going to worry about that iron. Oh, God. Well, it looks like we got to deal with the toad on the way out, unfortunately. Or not? Did he just totally jump in the lava for us? Or is that a different toad? Alright, check. The toad is also not bright. I don't know what to add for this point. I mean, maybe that you can kite the toads into the lava. I'm gonna head back up. We've got so much good material, it seems like a good point to at least drop stuff off. We've got a nice path all the way up to the top. Let's stop this from being a sad moment and do that. Yeah, you would think it would be immune to lava. That would be a very logical thing. I'm gonna just do some light exploring over here and just see if we get lucky and see. Nope. No gold, man. I would really like some gold because we need gold for upgrading. I wonder if we can like go in the overworld and I don't know, ogre camps or anything like that. We've spent a lot of the stream underground. I think it's also worth it for us to take a trip to the shrine. Yeah, we should do the shrine and take memories and see what we can get for trade. Do that. But first, get some of our exciting thorium action going on. Yeah? By the way, this is another combat thing that I meant to share with people. I don't know if y'all noticed that you can actually, while blocking, attack. Now it chews a ton of your stamina. But it's just interesting that you can do that at all. We're also gonna have to go chop some trees. We'll do that while we're out and about. I wonder if the thorium takes more materials also. Let's stop this one, organize everything that we have here. Let's put the silver ore in first. There's our first shiny thorium. No, it's little things, folks. It's very exciting. More iron. What is that? Silver ingot coming through, since that's already processing. All right, let's do a big drop off there. We're gonna need more materials. Scrap mace, scrap mace, scrap mace. Let's see what we get out of these. I'm guessing we get copper. Oh, we get large pile of books out of a scrap mace. That's fun. Is that... Oh, yes, because it's made out of books. That's hilarious. I don't know if the books end up getting used as a crafting material or if they're just decorations. But that's kind of funny. Alright, we grab everything off of there. Look at all these lovely, lovely materials. I would pay for a recycler in Minecraft. Yeah, no, I totally get that. Alright, we'll take all these. Your health is low. Yeah, I don't even know how we got our health low, because I don't think we took that many hits on the way out. Alright, drop everything there. Rubble is over here for right now, because we didn't know what else to do with it. And, you know what? We should move decorative stuff? Yeah. Decorative stuff over here. I don't think so. I don't think being near lava does damage to you. We've got 2 bombs, like straight up bombs. Interesting. All right, so let's move, yeah, and furniture comes out of here. Furniture goes over to here. Cinder cloth scraps. I think those go in this bucket. That can go in there because we don't need a crude sword. Could you... Oh, you know what? No, I know what it was from. I'm being dumb. We just fought the skellies that were down below. And I stupidly got hit a bunch. We also got 20 Essence of Fire. That's a new one. That was one of the things I think we needed for the Arcanists. No, we need Essence of Void. Where the hell do we get Essence of Void? And we still need those darn gold nuggets to be able to make the Alchemist's workbench, which was one of the things I wanted to get going this stream. That thorium does take a hot minute. Essence of Boyd. You know, Boyd, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like the logs, I don't know. It feels like they're lasting a little bit longer. Harvesting plants does give essence of life. And we've got a bunch of them sitting around as well. We're gonna put those in there for decorative bits. Almost done with the thorium. And we can't make that until we upgrade to the next level anvil. Oh, which we're getting to sooner rather than later. Interesting. Charcoal is the best source. Well, I mean, I'm sitting on loads of charcoal, so that's fine. Essence of Void, Essence of Void, you know, whatever. Whatever works. I mean, I got stacks of charcoal, so I'm happy to have charcoal be useful. In fact, I will take this out and fill this with charcoal. Because that would be lovely. Save the wood, burn the charcoal. Tomato, potato. And since we're putting that much in there, we'll go ahead and just load these all the way up. They stop when they're done anyway, so 14 thorium. Not a bad haul. We got some leftover sticks here also that we'll put up in the wood box. Save the wood, burn the charcoal. 140 iron ingots. Good, folks. Feels good. I feel like they should give you a method of repairing your sword when you're back home. It doesn't cost materials. All right, let's grab all the essence and bring it back. And we're going to go head over. I know it's about to be night, but whatever. It's not that far of a trip for us, is it? It's not too bad. I'd like to be able to create a portal at some point in time. It used to feel like this trip was so long, and now I'm like, that's not so bad. I wish we had some better answers for stamina. And I don't know what we do to get gold. Do we just, like, go try another cave? There's another cave right there, like a lower one. I see blue glowiness over here. What is that? Oh yeah. Thank you for the follow there. Appreciate that. What is this? Blue crystal shards. Okay. Try another cave. Yeah, I think that's what we got to do. I didn't mean to get all caught up in here. Can I get out of there? I can. Pick up a blood rose. Nice. How far away? Are we right at the temple? This looks like we're here. We are here. Excellent. Where is the entrance? I always get turned around. There it is. Well, I'm glad we left the blue flame out here, because we can make that blue flame now, so at least we know how to get in and out. Gotta go smack the golem around. I'm less scared of this guy than we were the first time. You just don't want to get hit by his triple attack. That one kind of hurts. But we get some more emeralds every time we visit him. Back to the temple. Thank you for the hydration there. We'll take that. Yeah, we'll try another cave. I love all the animals and stuff here. This place is just crazy awesome. All right, we're going to talk to y'all in a second. Thank you, Catherine. Have a good one. Appreciate you. All right, 16 memories. Unlock 50. Does that get us to 50? It does. So we're going to get morph potions at the Alchemist workbench, which we haven't unlocked yet. 3 more decorative chests, 4 eternal seeds on the farmer workbench, and +1 maximum teleporters, which we haven't figured out how to make yet. But we'll still take all that. Let's go back here. Diowato? No, not you. You. All right. So, can I get recipe Caesar salad? Greater essence of life. What is this here? Apple pie. I don't want to... Well, the other guy's work in progress, but I thought this guy was selling seeds before. Cost is 20. Wildberry salad. I was kind of hoping these... Oh, I see what you're saying, Boyd. Food does help with stamina regen. There are no stat points per se. So, oh, this restocks in 3 days. Whatever, you know. Okay. I think we hold on to our stuff. So is it only the one dude that's selling, though? Well, that's a bummer. The last time I was here, he had seeds to sell. So I think we got to come back in 3 days-ish. So we'll try another cave on the way home, maybe. I've already got a bunch of stuff in my inventory, so I don't want to lose everything. I wonder if it makes sense to... Probably does. You know what? We are going to do this. We're going to go outside of here, and we already picked up the chest that was in the corner, unfortunately. So I'd say I'd put that chest back down. Does the shop change items on the restock? I'm thinking it does. Oh, here we go. Here's some stuff. Lettuce seed bag. Well, that's what we wanted anyway, so 3 lettuce is all we need to upgrade the farmer's bit. So that's exciting. But also, I'm going to take this apart here. Because what I want to do is... I think we just leave this here, right? Is there any reason not to, like... Go ahead and plop this guy down. Hey, Raincoast. And then leave all of these here. Because I don't think they're any use outside of just trading. That way, at least I know when I come back, I have those easily accessible. Ooh, and maple log. I'm pretty sure it's nighttime out. They can be used for farm stuff? Okay. Well, we'll get more as we go. Oh, you know what? No, you're right. If they get used for farm stuff, I might need them here in the near future because we're about to unlock... We'll see. I'll change my mind later. It's fine. I know you have to have them to craft the greater, the next level essences up as well. Yeah, the convenient thing, I almost always have a torch in my offhand. So here's other interesting fact that I noticed. You can see caves on the map. You can see kind of the divots where the caves are. Like this is probably a cave right here. So I'm going to head west out of here and try to head towards this location. Maybe knock down a few trees on the way. Actually, probably go drop everything. Oh, what is that? A void crawler? Yes, please. Aha! That's how we get void essence. Well, that's exciting. More, please. He's carrying around void essence. It's a void crawler. What do we get out of that? Oak logs and some stuff and things. Man, it is... The nighttime is... Oh, there's a cave. Do we go adventuring? We're kind of full up on inventory. I just want to see if I can find some gold. If I go... Ooh, what is that? Do some quick exploring. That is a sad cave that doesn't have a lot in it. Oh, nope, there we go. Alright, let's throw one torch up here, because... Oh! It's a mine! Oh, well, mine has to have gold in it, right? I mean, of any place, a mine is gonna be where you find some gold. Also, can we, I wonder if we can extract all the mine carts. Can I pick these up? What do we have back here? Is there something hidden here? I feel like anytime you wall off something, that's where the good loot is, right? Anything back here? Okay, so there's the actual entrance in. I love how the skeletons are carrying around torches, by the way. I find that to be kind of hysterical. Oh! That Joker actually blocked. Look at him go. Mr. Fancy Pants. Where does this lead to?
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
You know what? I take more damage from the darn skellies than I do anything, because I'm just like, it's just a skeleton. And I get overzealous. Oh my god, how many of these are there in here? Like there's a spawner. Alright, you're toast. Ads in 3 minutes. Got it. You know what? I was really... Oh my god, how many of them are there? Well, that'll work. We're back to... Did that Skelly have a gun? I don't think so. We're definitely gonna have to cook some more food when we get back. Alright, now we're just getting into crazy land. I don't want to go that far that way. Let's stay around the mine, because I feel like the mine has got to have some gold around it. Nice catch. Something around here. You know, there were also... I don't ever think to... What is that? That's copper. That's the way out. That's... I get hit... I am getting hit by another little critter here. Alright, so we came through here. Apple and some wood. There was multiple, I think there was another spider right around the corner. Oh, are we out of space? We are. Well, that's a sign that we gotta go back. But I really want to see if we can get gold. Where's that? Well, that'll do that. Give me the venom sack. I am greedy. I want it all. Oh! That's a skelly mage. Holy crap, there's so freaking many of them in here. Quick food. I see you. Man, those hit hard. I know. I just wanted to get the gold before we, Ooh, minecart. And ads. We'll be right back, folks.
Hey folks, I had to step away for a quick breather, but I'm going to be right back. And while I'm doing that, I wanted to take a minute to properly welcome everyone who's here, because I know we've got a mix of people watching right now. If you're coming in from Twitch, a lot of you know this is probably all familiar. You already know me. You know how I approach games and how much I love, and value community. But if you're new here, especially if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome in. I'm really glad you found your way here. My name is Echo, and I've been a creator in the survival crafting space for a few minutes. Most people who do know me, not saying that everyone should know me, would know me from 7 Days to Die, where I've spent years breaking down systems, teaching mechanics, building ridiculous bases, and digging deep into games that reward creativity and planning. But when Hytale came into view, I knew it deserved its own space, and that's why this channel exists. Crafty Echo is where I'm focusing my Hytale coverage, exploring its systems, its world generation, its building tools, and everything that makes it an exciting sandbox. Right now I'm starting this journey live, because live streams are where I like to learn a game in real time, experimenting, asking questions, making questionable decisions / mistakes, and figuring out things alongside the community. You'll see the raw process here as Hytale unfolds, but that's not where we're going to end. As we get deeper into the game, I'm also going to be putting together tips and tricks, build guides, system breakdowns, and more focused videos that we discover live into something, turning what we discover live into something more useful. So whether you're just starting out or looking to push the game systems further, we'll cover you either way. And for me, community is going to be at the center of all of this, whether you're here live on Twitch, watching on YouTube, or hanging out in Discord. I want this to feel kind of like a shared space, a place where ideas get exchanged.
We're back. Well, we got a minute left, but yeah, I'm switching that commercial up tomorrow. Gotta get better. Once I get the tips and tricks video done, I will take bits of that and share that as the kind of holdover. Do that in 3-minute chunks. I think that'll make a lot of sense. We're gonna go probably another hour, I think, tonight, and then I'm gonna take a breather. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back at 7 tomorrow and continue this adventure on. And I might start, I've been collecting all the tips and tricks that we've been getting from folks, and yeah, we're going to craft that into something, hopefully that helps out the community, everyone that's just starting off. So impressions so far, Rookie, oh my God, I think Rookie, this is going to be your jam. This feels very you. Like the cuteness, like the cozy factor of the builds and everything are pretty next level phenomenal. What do we have here? Blue petals. See, this is the crap, like blue and purple petals. I don't need that junk. I do enjoy modded Minecraft. Yeah, this seems... Oh, what is that? Did I just throw those through the door somehow? Interesting. Oh, scene switch, thank you. Plant fibers. Turn the torch on. That's still copper. That's like wacky underground. That's really pretty over there, but we don't have much materials with us. All right, well let's get out of here. We'll follow the path back up. Oh, other than we'll take this. Fruit package, more lettuce seeds. Good stuff, that's a good find. What can I get rid of here? That just doesn't matter. Some orange glowing mushrooms. I mean, those can become food. Probably the softwood fences, which I'm never going to use. All right. Oh, and another chest. Yeah, you come back here. All right. There were a few things that I wanted here. I think bone fragments we want to keep. Mushrooms we can find kind of everywhere, so I'm not going to worry about those. Sap we can get for days from trees. But this had a few things in it. We'll take... Actually, this didn't have much. The wheat seeds are worth it. The little critters do love me. Glowing red mushroom, don't need that. We just need to follow this back up until we can find any of the paths that go up. Wasn't that way. Back this way. Here we are. Just getting spun around. Back this way. Nope, that's another mage. I see up here. And then back. I thought that was a path up. Oh, here we go. When you can't find the way out, you just make the way out. Sometimes it's just easier. We're not that far down anyway. There's just this poor world is gonna have holes all through it. It's gonna be like gophers just went crazy on the diagonal. I'll have plenty of cobblestone for building all the things that I want. It's just like on Minecraft. Alright, there's dirt. Alright, where's home? Home is... Why isn't home showing up? There, oh, because it's right on top of the... Right on top of the thing. I hear you, bear. Not today. Oh, were we going the opposite way before? I guess so. Hello, Temple. Goodbye, Temple. Don't ignore me. I see what you did there. Alright, I will fight you, because... Poison sacks are needed for, like, 2 or 3 of the next few upgrades that we have. Essence of Life, we'll take those, and we'll clear the mushrooms. Ignore bear at your peril. I'll be fine. It definitely seems like fall damage isn't the major thing in this. I do appreciate that. It seems like you can fall a pretty good ways. I'm wondering if we start to get some things that'll help out with stamina and stuff for running longer distances. I also would like to get that portal set up as soon as I can. Alright. I feel like we need to build a bridge across here too, if we're going to live here longer. Let's get back into here. Quick drop off on all the things. Quick wood drop. Go ahead and put crude items in here. Did have some cooking stuff to drop off. Some leather to leave on the tanner. Some leather to put back in here. Do I not have... Oh, I didn't have a spot for light leather. Got it. We're going to put the rails over here for right now. We got to figure out how we play around with those. God, this is still processing after all this time. Is the other one still going? think you dropped off. I probably did. I'll go back and check that in a second. Oh! I wonder if the furnaces stop working when you're out of range. How many void essences did I need? 20. Ugh. There's got to be better ways of getting void essences. I'm starting to wonder that there is a radius. We need what, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put that back away, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, did I just lose? Did I just ruin one of my critters? Totally did. Well, at least we have lettuce sitting back. Harvest the carrot, water the carrot. That was a bummer. Rip seed. I know, and those are the important ones that we need. Because we need 5 lettuce to be able to get this next bit here. We've got the wheat. Got the wheat all day. Alright, we should have cooked stuff. I don't think that, like a chicken coop, I don't think there is a chicken coop. We're gonna put the Essence of Life out here with this for right now. Have I beaten the game yet? We're almost done, Raven. Pretty close. Oh, co-op. Yes, there's co-op. There's servers and co-op, Renzo. In fact, I mentioned I'm going to get a server set up for the community. Is that another copper set of copper daggers, crude mace? Probably next week. Probably, hopefully. I just need to get a breather. Alright, we're going to take a moment and expand our house here. We started earlier, and then we got sidetracked. We'll let the plants all grow for a second, and we're going to make this bigger. We're going to take this out. I want to make this into kind of like an overall L shape. And then we're going to have to beautify the front, because it's going to be ugly here for a second. Oh yeah, there's absolutely co-op. If you check people streaming, tons of people are streaming at co-op right now. You know what? I'm realizing I should have left that one in play. How does this look from the side? Oh, no, that's fine. We're just going to adjust a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna make a big old room over here. We're gonna use this platform as a starting spot. I kind of want to peel everything out because I do like the wood floors. Maybe we build into that other tower also, so we have like... Yeah, I like this. I like this. We're just going to expand this whole thing out. I could really use some dynamite about right now, though, because that would make this easier. And we got to take out these stairs because, or put doors in here. Boyd, I did. I added it. I went in and I rearranged all of our tips and tricks and kind of adjusted. So it's a little bit more clear. And put check marks by the things that I've added to the central kind of areas. All right, so oak log, ash log. Let me sort these. Yeah, I don't remember. Was ash light and... You can't do anything with azure. All right, so this is builder's bench. So drop this guy in here. And yeah, this makes hardwood planks. Perfect. All right, because I do like the idea of... I want to get a roof over top of our head. Aspen and beech is soft. Yeah, that all makes sense as someone who does woodworking for a hobby, but games and making sense aren't always so keen. Hey, Scorch Knight, what's going on? Yeah, we're gonna have to go lop down some more trees. We're gonna definitely need more for filling this out, because I think I'm gonna extend this out and make like some porch here with kind of some trusses along the edge. Picked up. Yuck, 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 Raven. Fortunately, I'm glad you're enjoying it. You should, there's a couple channels in Discord. We're all kind of keeping track of what we're learning together. Good place to check out if you're looking for tips. And ultimately, I'll end up using that to kind of put together vid on this so that we can have all of our information shared. All right, I like the two types of material, so I can't figure out what this is, though. So this stone is... Oh, you know what? I can figure it out this way. Rock quartz versus... I want to figure this out. Okay, so this is... All right, where was it? I just saw it. So rock quartz cobble versus rock quartz. Okay. Yeah, Raven, it is not the biggest audience out there. Figured you do to work trauma. See what you're doing, Raven? See what you did? Causing people emotional damage. I do think I want this like 1, 2, 3. I want 2 more out. So we're gonna have to take these pillars out. And I also want this to kind of have an arched roof. We're gonna change the whole design of this. This is a bit of a bigger remodel job than I was anticipating, but you know, that's how it works sometimes. Yeah, I want to bounce this all out. Though I guess if I'm going to bounce it out, I can wait and see, because we might just cover up chunks of it, and so we won't have to do as much. We're going to reuse some of the materials that we got from this. You trauma triggerer. Yes, the new pickaxe is significantly better. Just wait till we, well, we're not going to upgrade to thorium for a while, because that seems overkill. At least at the current present. We need to go grab a few trees here in a second, because we're going to need that for the rest of the planks. Alright, that clears that out. So that wall is ugly. We're going to fix this. Where's the auger? Let's check on our plants here. Are these ready to harvest yet? They're getting close. Alright, some more materials, some dirt. Good stuff. Oh, little Raven. You're killing me, man. Killing me, Smalls. Take those. Is this the extra dagger set? One dagger set's in there. Toss this one in there. So Scorch, yes, that is our current understanding, is that charcoal is better. That's what we're hearing. I mean, it's kind of... I don't know how you test that. Like, on a 1-for-1 level, or, you know... I want to go get trees just so that I can fill out the bottom of the base area. I'm going to head over this way, because this should all... Yeah, this is a good area to go harvest from. We're just going to go clear out a few trees real quick. It doesn't take long to gather a ton of wood in this, which is kind of nice. The fact that you just take out the base of the tree and it gives you the rest is... I don't know. It makes me so happy. Mostly because in every game it just drives bonkers. How far do I need to go? I want to go this way because I want to leave the trees right around the base, honestly, so it looks pretty. And we'll just deforest over here. So that we keep things looking nice around the base. We're selectively deforesting just based off of looks. We can thin out the forest over here as long as it's not near our house. Is this, what is this? This is ash. Need some of that good iron axe, which now that we're sitting on like a ton of it, we'll make an iron axe because there's no reason not to at this stage. Sticks. Just trim here and there. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm not looking to, you know, ruin the place. I just want to make sure that we've got enough stuff to build out the floor without having to go back out every few seconds. This will also probably give us all the precept that we need for quite a while. And I like to hit these bigger trees because it's just easier. Hit one and be done. That's probably good. And we'll turn around and use all those sticks in the forge. We'll basically go through the... Oh, hey, we found a cave. Do we get sidetracked? We get sidetracked, right? We have to do it because there's a cave here. I have to check it out, folks. It could have things in it that we need. I know I only have a small number of torches. Actually, well, I can make torches. I've got all the stuff to make torches. There we go. Now we're required to go check it out. There could be gold! Time for it. We're definitely time for iron armor. We are due up for that for sure. What do we have in here? I see a bunch of shining stuff. Is that... Those are mushrooms. I thought that was right, we came from this direction, so let's just mark it. That's copper. Kind of don't care about copper as much. We'll still take more iron. Will I be Iron Man? Well, that was the goal of this stream, was to get all the upgrades through iron. So, you know, I think we've done that pretty well. We've lived up to that stream title. What we haven't lived up to is finding any freaking gold. We found thorium, but we found no gold. This looks like a neat little underground layer. All right, let's put that there. No, not today, buddy. More iron. We're starting to run out. What is... Is that a... What is going on? What just happened to me? Is that like the roly-poly death machine? Boyd, this is version 1. So there's supposed to be gateways that we go through that unlock, that let us see pieces of oh, did I step into the fire pit? Was that it? Okay. Pull this down. Iron pickaxe is repaired. I thought it was that thing. I don't know what this thing is, other than potentially a glitch. Yeah, it looks like a glitched bomb. I think you're right. All right, putting this over here, because... Goodbye. Oh, open stone coffin. What? Goodbye. What is this over this way? Another big drop off. Tiny bits. I see a bunch of iron, tons of iron on the ceiling here. But then once you get it, where does it drop to, right? You know, it just... That looks like all copper over there. Boy, do you know what, when you found... gold, was it obvious? I'm starting to think it's a different biome. Because all that looks like that's copperish. Very obvious yellow shininess look, yeah. Because the problem is like, I see that and like, that looks like gold to me. Except for then you get closer and you're like, oh, nope, that's just copper that's playing with me, toying with my emotions. More copper, more copper. Yeah, it's all the fool's gold. It's just playing with my head. And here we are. We've gotten completely distracted again. When all we were trying to do before was get some wood, and then we saw a cave. All right, let's see if we can find our way back. That's copper. Do we see any of my torches or any place to crawl back up? I'm just going to keep moving upward. That's another big drop down. Kind of lost my way in here. I mean, I do find it's one of the things that I actually really like about Minecraft is it's just kind of soothing. Did I find another way up? Another little spider lair. We're gonna have to dig our way up again. Once again, the moles have come back. No, rookie, you cannot. And that is a hard thing to get used to. Especially around lava. I know. You just have to be really careful around those edges. I thought we were at the top. We hit dirt there for a second. I didn't think we were down this far. I feel like something has gone wrong. We were not down this far. Did I dig up into a mountain? I think that's exactly it, Boyd, but here's a bunch of dirt. Okay, here we are. I totally did dig diagonally into a mountain. Good times. Yep, I'm on top of these, like, I don't know what these are, like, what is this material? It's, marble. I hear you, bear. Oh, discovered catfish. Nice. We got quite a ways away from home there. I can see our lovely lava backdrop over there on the side. Well, we've got plenty of wood now so that we can finish up the structure. Expand out the base. Up we go. God, I love that. The mantling aspect is just how much damage do we take? That's not too bad. Now the question is also, I haven't checked this out. We're going to look at this here in a second. I would like to know, is my armor taking damage, and do we have to repair that on a regular basis? And the answer is yes. Oh. No parkour yet. Boyd, I never made the hammer because I am typically anti-hammer in terms of like combat style. It's just not, I tend to not like it. All right, hardwood planks, 65. Let's just get those going. But I should do it just to try it. Oh, as a tool, not a weapon. I don't think so. Scrap mace. Let's put this back over here. Oh, that's right. We get the books out of that one. A little bit more iron. You know, we'll take a stack of those sticks because we're not going to do anything else with these sticks anyway. Put those in and turn that on. I didn't know the hammer was a tool that we could make. I see mace. Oh! Used to alter the appearance of structural blocks. I didn't know that was a thing. I have not made a hammer. Clearly I should make one of those. It's one iron ingot, so let's do that. I don't know what that even does, but what is... So if I equip the hammer... What does it do? What? What? So if things have variation... Oh my god, check that out. Amazing. All right, I do want it to be morning to do to work on the base. So we're gonna spend the last bit of stream, I think, specking out the base here, getting it looking pretty. Yeah, we just missed that one. That's a really nice little find there. Good call. All right, did I did put the wood away by chance? Yes, 80 of these. And I also accidentally switched that for that, which I did not want to do. I'd like to get us up to fancier food as well. Well, that's good, because we're gonna, once we get the wood sorted out, I'm gonna give some texture to this. All right, so we're gonna take this to here, and then we might end up connecting to that tower in a little bit. How many do I have? 50 still? Let's keep going. I want to make this kind of a bigger room. But I want to have, I think, the whole inside courtyard. Here's what I'm thinking. We're going to end up having the garden down here. Though the skeletons keep respawning down here. They haven't added anything to stop respawns, which is kind of frustrating. Like normally when you throw down a bedroll, or if you have lighted areas, things won't respawn. But I don't think that's the case here. All right, so I think we take this out to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? That is a thing that I miss from Minecraft a lot. Let's make this room a little bit bigger. We'll make this one more wider. So the 1, 2, 3. I miss having. I'm just gonna do this temporarily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to make it an odd number. I miss pointing at a block and having it show up. If you follow me, I don't like, you know, like in Minecraft, if you point at a spot, it's obvious that that you're targeting it. It outlines the grid around it. And I do miss that aspect. Not to say that they would never add it, but just stating one of the, like, Minecraft things that I do like. Probably a mod for that. Boyd, I was thinking the same thing. All right, so I want to steal a little bit from the architecture that's here. I also want to fix this wall. I don't, but so now if I hit these, right? Look at that. Look at all the options I've got. Love it. All right, so we're gonna make this so that we can add a second floor if we want to. I might put some stairs in the corner going down here eventually. Let's grab more materials though. We've got that's rookie, thank you. That is exactly what it's like. It's like the chisel. I can't remember which mod that is in Minecraft. Like the bits. And if I put this into here. So let's, I was trying to think of the mod name. Yep. I'm gonna make 10 of these. How does this look up against this material? I just want to see. Not good. Those, I don't feel like, I think the color palette that they went with worked well. I do like, oh man, that is cool. All right, these are harvestable. Nice. All right, so now we should have everything we need. We've got one more piece of lettuce that's back over here. Forgot to make lunch. Whoops. And then the wheat. We need 3 wheat, which we have over here. All right, so that upgrades that critter. Oh, and that took 50 material. Oh! We can make fishing traps now to be able to get fishies. Not that we need food. We're like, have no need of food at this stage. Okay, so lettuce we can make just from seed bags. When do we, how do we get the eternal? Okay, and we can get eternal lettuce. We just need a lettuce seed bag. Okay. Well, let's do some of this. So we can craft a couple of these, and now I can craft a couple just... Oh. Interesting. So I still need additional lettuce. So it's kind of a... I see how this goes. I see how this goes. So it's a little bit of both. It's expensive to get it started. The wheat one is actually easier. Or the wheat one is easier. The corn. Oh, I don't have the corn unlocked. That's tier 3. Yeah, I see. I see how it works. Okay. But here, can we make beech saplings? Oh, and that costs essence of life also. Interesting. Nothing cheap here. 5. Okay, so we unlocked some new options there. Good stuff. All right, let's get this laid out. I'm going to stick with the original material that we were working with. So I had to play with the cobble and see how it feels. We'll hold on to the cobble for a different build. So here, we'll take the brick out. We've got the combination of the cobble. So if I put this into here, what are my options? I can go straight to the smooth. Can I put it into... Nope. All right. Come look at this from the side and get this all straightened out. So this used this material, and this is, again, if I hit this with a hammer, it switches between the two. Okay. Got it. All right. Correct, Boyd. All right. And I love when I design stuff, I like to steal from architecture, so we might as well come with a starting point out here of looking what they did. So they leveraged this. So if I come straight off the side of this, we'll bring this down like this. We'll fill the whole side in here, but then we're going to add some layer characters on top. So everything kind of wraps up to the building. Bring it to here. Oh, so they did play with a little bit of cobblestone here in the bottom. See what they did there. Because that's cobblestone blocks right there, right? That is very old school Minecraft looking right there. And those are half blocks, so we're going to have to fix these up a little bit. We might come back and use some of these half slabs as well. Hey, Dark Sun, what's going on, buddy? And we're going to rim the edge here like so. Oh. Ran out. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more quartz just to get it all going. What I would like from Minecraft right now is from me doing just woke up. All right, so this is obviously boring if we just leave it a big blocky mess like this. We're not going to do that. We might use this undercarriage here later and build this into more area too. But we should have a bunch of the other material. Dang, it's been 3 hours. That is how it works. All right, so now that we've got we should have more of the quartz brick. I want to build that up and wrap the edges. We'll take all this for character. Yeah, Dark Sun, have you found the hammer yet? Because the hammer is, you're going to love that. All right, so this... We're going to take this and do that, and bring this down like this. And then I think on the corners, we're going to wrap the corners. We're going to need a lot more material. And then spacing wise, one, two. Oh, it does work on certain blocks. So you can see a small outline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 blocks across. So what I'm thinking is if I do 2 splits, so we go 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's wrong. Why can't I count? It was. Sorry, no, it was 16. Did I count 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if it's 16 and I want to put 2 pillars, that brings us down to 14. We can't really make that even then, right? $16 divided by 3. Why can't I ever figure this out in my head? I always have to just kind of do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we can't quite make it even. But we can do that. Because if I bring them both in, then we have the problem on the opposite side. So I think that's okay. So here is my thought. We do that, and then we're going to put these up here, and we're going to go like that. So we'll loop that up. Oh, man. Oh, it doesn't stay. Oh, that's so irritating. It's irritating because I can't tell from this direction which way it's facing. That's what I wanted to do, is take these like this. And then feel like a kid again. Okay, so can we use dirt here? Let's try this as a easier method of Yep, that's probably the better bet right there. Okay, so now let's come back and grab stairs. And my thought was to do this. A little bit different than their original design. Okay, so does that match it now? Oh, if you plant grass, will it spread? I don't know that. That's a good question. Also, if I take out this, nope, it will not fall. I'm trying to find a good source of linen scraps. Kill stuff. Yep, skeletons. All right, so I think I want these actually to go a little bit fatter pillars, do like that. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Boyd. So now we can come along the edge like this and start to give it more character. Okay, and then we will nerd pull up here, grab our dirt again for a second. And then up here, we're going to want some windows for sure. All right, so if I target the... Nope, I was afraid that was going to happen. Well, we'll come back for that in a second. If I just target the top, okay. Nope. Out of range. Okay. Dark Sun, what did you run into? We've fought, like... I don't know what is considered a mini-boss in this. Probably a good question. What did you run into? Was it... We went underground, and, Who is that? B19J, what is going on, buddy? Playing some 7 Days to Die. Holding on to that duct tape and ramen. Welcome in, my friends. How was your 7 Days to Die stream? Folks, if you don't know, B19, go check them out. We got to hang out the other day. Oh, yeah! Big J. Aw, thank you for the follows, folks. We got to hang out with him for his streamiversary the other night. It was good times. So we're just trying out some Hytale here. Seeing what all the hype's about, and it's been pretty good. Thank you for the follow, folks. I appreciate that. For y'all who don't know me, I'm Echo. I typically do a bunch of 7 Days to Die content, but I've been exploring Hytale and really loving it. 7 days be 7 days. Nope, I get it. Oh, did we tear that apart? Did we lose the block? Oh, no, we had another block up here. Yeah, we're taking a break. We've been doing adventuring all day, and we're just doing some base building stuff here. So we got through a lot of upgrades. It's 5 a.m. Go to sleep, man. Jay, you don't have to... I'm a huge fan of, like, raid and run. Go get some food, get some sleep. Get a snack in your system. Just take care of yourself. All right, so this is going to go up another level here, and then we're going to have much... I want to raid and run, but... No buts, man. Just raid and run. It's good. We're gonna lose that torch as we take this down. We've kind of this isn't my whole build though. This is me taking over a, you know, equivalent of a POI in 7 Days to Die. And kind of just adjusting everything. Oh, and we hit commercials. All right. Hey folks, we'll be right back before we close out. Give me 1 second.
Hey folks, I had to step away for a quick breather, but I'm going to be right back. And while I'm doing that, I wanted to take a minute to properly welcome everyone who's here, because I know we've got a mix of people watching right now. If you're coming in from Twitch, a lot of you know this is probably all familiar. You already know me. You know how I approach games and how much I love, you know, and value community. But if you're new here, especially if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome in. I'm really glad you found your way here. My name is Echo, and I've been a creator in the survival crafting space for a few minutes. Most people who do know me, not saying that everyone should know me, would know me from 7 Days to Die, where I've spent years breaking down systems, teaching mechanics, building ridiculous bases, and digging deep into games that reward creativity and planning. But when Hytale came into view, I knew it deserved its own space, and that's why this channel exists. Crafty Echo is where I'm focusing my Hytale coverage, exploring its systems, its world generation, its building tools, and everything that makes it an exciting sandbox. Right now I'm starting this journey live, because live streams are where I like to learn a game in real time, experimenting, asking questions, making questionable decisions / mistakes, and figuring out things alongside the community. You'll see the raw process here as Hytale unfolds, but that's not where we're going to end. As we get deeper into the game, I'm also going to be putting together tips and tricks, build guides, system breakdowns, and more focused videos that we discover live into something, turning what we discover live into something more useful. So whether you're just starting out or looking to push the game systems further, we'll cover you either way. And for me, community is going to be at the center of all of this, whether you're here live on Twitch, watching on YouTube, or hanging out in Discord. I want this to feel kind of like a shared space, a place where ideas get exchanged, builds inspire new builds, and curiosity is encouraged. If you join me on my Discord, the links are all below and stuff. I've already got a section in there broken out by crafting and exploration, different areas for us to start capturing what we're learning so we can share with each other. Because for me, I think Hytale is just going to be better as we explore together. And there's one more thing that I want to mention. If you're thinking about picking up Hytale and you'd like to support the channel, you can use my creator code ECHO. I'm really thankful to Hypixel for giving that out to me. So it doesn't save you any money, but it does help support the channel and everything we're building here, and I truly appreciate it. So there's one other piece that matters to me quite a lot, and that's giving back. One of the cornerstones of my community is our ongoing charity work, especially through Extra Life, which supports children's hospitals. Gaming gave me this platform, and I take that responsibility seriously. Charity streams, milestones, community-driven events are all regular part of what we do here. So whether you already know me for Twitch, or from my Wayward Echo channel over on YouTube, or you're discovering this new channel, Crafty Echo, for the first time, or you're just excited about Hytale and stumbled across the front door here and wanted to see what's possible, welcome in. This channel is just getting started, and I'm genuinely excited to see where it goes with Hytale, with this community, and everything we're going to build together. All right, breather's over. Let's get back to some Hytale.
Yeah, so Hef, it's not on Steam. It is their own game, their own launcher. You got to just look up Hytale. You buy it straight off their site. And if you do decide to get it, you should use my code. So you can just use ECHO, EKO, and you don't get a discount, but I get a little kickback. And so every little bit helps the channel here. So, all right, we're going to go just a teeny bit more. We get a little bit more building done before we call it. We are already running out of material. We got a little bit of quartz left here. All right, I'm gonna wrap this. No, nothing like that, Boyd. I'm not going that far. No more, just one more run. All right, so you know what? Here's what I think I'm going to do. I think this is probably a good point to wrap. I'm going to tell folks I am probably going to do a little bit of the base rearranging before we start back. I'm going to dismantle all that. I'm going to grab us some more materials so that we have materials to work with. But the next run, it might. So for next stream, here's what we're going to try to get done. Next stream, we're going to find that gold. Oh, no! Oh, man. Welcome in, Jutra. Yeah, the different tiers are just cosmetic base. Jutra, you caught me just as I was raiding out, or about to. We're just, hey, raiders are welcome in. Folks, go check out Jutra. She's one of my awesome mods. But yeah, next stream we're going to be working on unlocking a few last workbenches here that we haven't gotten to, upgrading workbenches, Take my people with you. We're gonna build this out, make this a little bit bigger. I'm probably gonna do some of this work in between streams, so y'all get to come back and see what this looks like. A little bit laid out and fancy. I probably won't try. I'll try not to do too much of the like. You know, I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll do some of it, but we're gonna be back tomorrow night at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Jeez, can you tell I'm tired? I don't get up at 7 a.m. folks. I never. Not a thing I do. We'll be here tomorrow night at 7 p.m., not 7 a.m. I will definitely be sleeping at 7 a.m. still. I'm a night owl. So, we're going to go visit my friend Lauren. She is also playing some Hytale. I figured I would just move us from one Hytale group to another. So, for the folks on Twitch, we're gonna go raid, share some love with Lauren. She's just awesome peoples. Good friend of mine that I've gotten to hang out with for at TwitchCon for years. Yeah, just an awesome human. But the gold, I know, we'll get back to the gold tomorrow. We'll get back to the gold. Oh, and she's underwater, man. What is going on? Okay, I'm excited to see this. All right, folks. I will see you on the morrow. Give some love to Lauren. And what is she doing? Oh, that is wild. Okay. I'll see everyone very soon. Be good all. See you tomorrow night.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm
Still a piece of garbage. Hi, Wayward. What were you guys doing? Hello. I found gold ore deep in the mines. Damn it. See, I thought maybe... What biome was it? This is just copper. You were also playing Hytale. How did you find it? How did you like it? What are your current objectives? Hot garbage. I also can't. Where's the gold? We can't find it anywhere. So in the savanna biome, you can find more of the green ore, the thorium. It was in the starter area? Alright, well, I have shittier luck, I suppose. Wait, hold on. You can somehow climb a little bit? Did I know that you could scale things? I did find thorium. Very nice. We just got an ice staff. Don't know if I can recommend it quite yet. I have a thorium short bow and a nice cobalt sword. But I was very confused at first and then learned that other biomes have a higher persistence of things. I'm gonna beat the shit out of these guys. But also, if you have to do after stream care, I totally appreciate you coming in here. Freaking lots and lots. I've been doing like 13-hour streams of this game. I am not addicted. You're addicted. Fuck it. Fuck you. Stupid baby. Fucking toad. Sorry. I'm sorry you had to witness that. Wait, why did bird say no? Hi, sir. Good evening. I'm gonna drop my folks in your lap and run. Right. What do you want for Christmas, I guess? You don't know if you can recommend the staff? The staff, I'm unsure. Oh my freaking gosh. Take care. Bless. What up, Justin? All right. Beat the shit out of him. Oh, I thought you